Greetings and salutations, my stitchy friends. How is everyone today? So good, I hope. So good. So, if you are brand new here, or you haven't done this just yet, if you would like, follow, share, comment, subscribe, all the things on social media, on Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group, Facebook, let me start that over again. If you would follow, like, and subscribe to Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and then once you've done that, if you would ask to join our private Facebook groups like this one, Stitch Along with Ann, and Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook group, then the next step is if you would follow me by hitting the notification bell on the post. When you do that, you'll start to see when I go live. That helps tremendously. But you can also share my videos and comment. Let's keep a conversation going between us. That's lovely. We get to know each other better. Anyway, if you could do all of those things, that would be greatly appreciated. Today, I am starting my second in our Flower Farm embroidery series. We are starting Bachelor Buttons, which, how crazy is this? I was texting back and forth with Keely, and we were both embroidering, and she said, you'll never believe, she was watching Jeopardy, and there were two questions. One, the answer was Bachelor Buttons, and the other, the answer was chrysanthemums. Crazy. Okay, so I finished chrysanthemums. I've washed the stabilizer out, but I have not pressed it, so you get to see it in all its wrinkly glory. But what I wanted to say was, I told you a while ago that I was going to try and add something to each pattern, like add something more. So for chrysanthemum, what I did was I just added another layer of backstitch, and I just followed the form of the leaves, and I think that just added a little something. I've thought about doing some satin stitch. I haven't completely embraced that yet, so I'm waiting on that. But you know, I can always put this right back in the hoop and do some satin stitch if I want. Okay, so here we go. So I have my fabric and I have my pattern, and I'm going to, once again, I'm going to start with the border, which I chose to do in shades of gray. I also chose to, I did this seal. I did the outline of that in shades of gray, and I did my, what is it called? Whipped running stitch. And can I tell you how much I loved doing whipped running stitch? I want to add that to all kinds of things. Whipped running stitch in those same shades of gray that I did the border. So I feel like that's kind of cohesive and nice. And I brightened my yellow in the corners. And what else did I do? I did this border in a deeper shade of this teal. I just kind of wanted to I don't know. I really like it. And I like Keely's, where she changed her colors up a little bit. You know, you're the one who, that is your stitched piece. So you do it so that it's aesthetically pleasing to you, right? Nance, it's not a race. I promise. It is not a race. You just take your sweet time, sister. Embroidery is just supposed to be relaxing and fun. I just happen to have some long plane rides that I could do some stitching on. And get hooked on The Gilded Age. Anybody else hooked on that show? Holy smokes. So what happened was, you know, on airplanes, they always have they have TV things that you can watch. And I always look for a series because it's about a 3.5-hour flight to Michigan. And so I always pick something because then I can watch 3 episodes on the way there and 3 episodes on the way home. Hey, Brenda. How are you? I wonder if our Valerie is going to join us today or if she's in the midst of moving. I don't remember the exact dates that she said she was moving, but it's pretty soon. Look at I stuck to myself. Oh, gosh. This is awful. This is just, and it ripped. Holy smokes. Let's see if I can be as gentle as possible. I mean, the rip isn't that big of a deal because, you know. Okay, so I just started season 1, Keels, and it explains a lot. I think I'm on episode 3, maybe 4. I don't know exactly, but I'll let you know. So heed my warning. Beware of this happening. This horrible tragedy. Holy tamale. Keely sent me the most beautiful pictures of her neighbors, and they have the most gorgeous garden. Oh my goodness. It's just stunning. You know what? This is so far gone. I swear to God, you guys, I might have to just order a new one. It's just... I'm so mad because I really wanted to get started on this. But I have another... It stuck to itself, Valerie. When is your move date? It's coming up soon, isn't it? I was well, I was peeling it off and it stuck to itself, my pattern. And so oh gosh, I just don't think it's salvageable. Okay. Well, this is a fun thing for you to watch, isn't it? The end of July. Okay. So I was peeling it off and it flipped back on itself, and then, you know, this ensued. Okay, let's see if I can possibly salvage it. I think I just might be able to. Goodness. Okay, let's just get something down. I think we might be all right, you guys. I know it's not centered, but you know what? I know, Keely. I am supposed to show you how easy it is. Honest to Pete. Don't get distracted like me. Goodness. Here's my only danger zone over here, but I think I can... Whoops. I think I can do a little workaround there. Okay, so I was supposed to show you how easy that was, and look what I've done. I've made a mockery of the whole thing. Okay, so now I'm going to start stitching my border. And I'm using my Nudge embroidery hoop, which I just love this thing. So Keely just got one. Brenda, you have this same size as me, don't you? Hey, Cindy. Honest to Pete. Can you believe it? Honest to Pete. Okay. So I do have another pattern that I want to be stitching while I'm stitching this one. Or maybe I'll try and finish this one quicker. Sorry, I didn't say hello to everyone. I was distracted by my own distraction. Goodness. Okay, I think Keely bought the same size. I really like this size. I like, well, I like a lot of things about it. I like the, let's start over here. I like the, okay, am I doing single? Did I do single strand? Oh, golly, I think I did, you guys. Man alive, I am just a mess this morning. I need to just take a deep breath and start again. Hi. All right, I'm going to take a drink, and maybe everyone else should too, to watch this crazy show. All right, single strand. And remember, I'm doing those long stitches in the border. Brenda, have you already started your Bachelor Buttons? Brenda's a little bit of an overachiever. She's always ahead of the game. Oh, good thought, Keels. Good thought. Yeah, I've kind of thought about getting another size also. Brenda, do you have more than one size? Valerie, do you have this hoop? I don't remember. Remember we had that whole conversation about hoops. We had a whole day about hoops. And I did save that to the to my YouTube channel. Do you start with the border, Brenda? I'm kind of digging the border. So, Adorn It has re-released 2 of my collections. My state collage embroidery patterns and my state flower embroidery patterns. So, snatch those up if you feel so inclined. I am going to be doing a state collage pattern for a gift for someone. So that's this. Remember I said I wanted to You started with the letters. Ooh. Pretty. I think that I am going to do my Bachelor Buttons in shades of periwinkle. I'm going to change it up from the... Ooh, what states did you get, Cindy? And did you get state flowers or did you get state collages? So I am going to be teaching at the Whatever Craft House in Kansas. And so I am going to embroider the Kansas pieces for Meg, the owner of the Whatever Craft House. Super excited about that. So I have a couple of ideas. Let me bounce them off you guys, and you can tell me what your thoughts are. Pennsylvania, Florida, and Texas. Oh, so are you thinking you want to do a wall hanging out of those, or pillows, or what? Cindy, what are your thoughts? I had this idea. So the Whatever Craft House is named after the Bible verse. Whatever, just a sec, I'll show you. Just a sec, I'll grab the other. Philippians 4:8. Okay, so here's Kansas. So here's my thought. So the Whatever Craft House, whatever is true, whatever is noble, you know what I'm talking about, is named after that Bible verse. And it is all rainbows inside. So I've thought. So here's the pattern, right? So I've been thinking I might want to I have a couple of ideas. I'm really feeling like I might want to, and now I have the only post-its I have right here are these purple ones. But here's my, okay, so here's the stitched pattern, right? And then I want to do like a rainbow of patchwork around. This is so rudimentary, but you guys understand, right? Tell me you understand. Tell me you understand. Right? Right, so these are all different color little patches, little quilty squares, right? And then, I don't know, it can have a border, you know, of white or of, I really like this, I don't remember what they called it. It's like a distressed fabric from Adorn It, and it's just a nice fabric. Anyway, so if I do that and that's all colorful, shall I do all of this in black? Do I do all of this in one one color from the rainbow? Do I do that in a variety of colors? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll ponder it. So I am doing this border. I started it opposite. So they had, like, the darker shade is the outline and the lighter shade is the fill of the gingham squares. Well, on the chrysanthemum, I did the darker shade as the fill. And so I'm sticking to that. So I want everything to be, you know, cohesive. Stitching with my sticky fingers. What was the other thing I was going to talk to you about? Oh, Keely, I was just telling everybody, remember when we were stitching and texting and you were telling me the Jeopardy questions, and one of the questions was, the answer was Bachelor Buttons, and it was about men wearing different kinds of flowers in their lapels to signal their romantic availability. And the chrysanthemum, now I don't remember what the question was for the chrysanthemum, but it was fascinating. It was fascinating that we were both stitching chrysanthemums while we were chatting away. I do love that we're all working on a year-long project together. I kind of love that. It's so pretty. So I changed up a few of the colors, but not much. I do want to do these in, like I said, shades of periwinkle, but I don't know what my add-on is going to be on this embroidery pattern. I was really thinking of, like, because these have long skinny leaves, I was thinking of like a leaf stitch. I love a leaf stitch. It's so pretty and definitive. I don't know. Any suggestions? The flowers whose name... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Kills. So what are you going to use for a background fabric, Valerie? Valerie says she got her first pattern on Friday, and she's looking for a background fabric. I usually do, like, one of these Adorn It fabrics, or just white. But now I'm really enjoying, remember last year we did the Halloween cat, the scaredy cat, we did that on like a black, but it was the same burnished kind of fabric. Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. Okay, so Keely wrote the clues that she sent me. The flower whose name comes from the Greek for gold flower is used both ornamentally and to make tea. Chrysanthemum. And then the other one was single Victorian men signaled romantic availability by wearing this alliterative blue, I'm sorry, I'm reading with no glasses on. Bachelor button. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm feeling so fancy because I went to Target yesterday to look at the school supplies that are, I just love school supplies because I am teaching Back to Art School 103 on the 25th of this month. And so I just wanted to see, I have all my projects, but you know, I just like to see what's out there back to school wise. There's so many cool things, and I just kind of love being around like kids picking out their pencil pouches and, you know, which crayons they're gonna get. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, I bought new towels for this house. I was so happy to bring them home because our towels, they're such a hodgepodge. I'm so excited about putting not clean, but new towels in the bathrooms. I'm so excited about that. That's kind of a sad thing to admit out loud, isn't it? That I'm so excited about new towels, but I am. My thread keeps getting twisted because I'm doing so many stitches like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it's all dizzy. It has to hang and untangle. And I told myself I am not buying any fabric for that pillow. I am only using stuff from my stash because I have so much fabric in my stash. So much. Keels, what did you start stitching on Bachelor Buttons? Where did you start? Did you start with the letters like Miss Brenda? Did you start with the border like me? Keely, you chose, so Keely posted a picture of her finished chrysanthemum and she chose, did you choose like a pink border? I love that. I love that. It sure looked pink to me. See, stitching away on this has totally calmed me down. Embroidery does have that effect, doesn't it? Oh, I was going to do my pattern on a tablecloth, but now I'm not sure. Oh, that's an interesting thought, Valerie. To do them as on a tablecloth, like 6 on each side, or to do them like a border of them around the edges. Interesting, interesting. Kelly says, I'm stitching the borders in colors from the flowers. I used variegated paint for the chrysanthemum. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. I'm starting with the big flower, but started with the dark navy per the guide, but I'm changing to dark sapphire. Okay, all right. You go, girl. Oh, Jeff and I just watched, so we, we're always trying to find things that we'll both like to watch around the edges. I think that would be brilliant. I think that would be brilliant, Valerie. And so pretty, you know? Keely did a tablecloth. Keels, what was that pattern on that tablecloth that you did? It was so pretty. Everybody take a drink. That's right, Keely. I would say do whatever you ding dang please. I sure would. That makes me giggle that he's asked if it was okay with me. He's so cute. It is hot as Hades here, you girls. It is hot as hot can be. So I told you I went to Target yesterday. I had some errands I had to run yesterday. And it got so hot I didn't even finish all of my errands. And I was in my air-conditioned car. It was just... But I will say, I treated myself to a Portillo's chopped salad. I love that chopped salad. I love that chopped salad. I love chopped salad in general. I love a salad that has a lot of different things in it. And a chopped salad usually does. And Portillo's chopped salad is, oh my gosh, it's so good. So today, I must forage out again. Oh, sunny and low 80s. I love that. Holy smokes, one of the days I was at my dad's, it was beautiful most days. Like it was just, 70s and sunny. But there was one day that it was like 78 with 90% humidity. It was so hot. Oh my gosh. And I forgot how hot that is. I forgot how oppressive the humidity is. So I had been stomping around the woods, and like it was fine, and then we came out and I was just sweating so much, and we got back to Lisa's house and I went inside and went into the bathroom and washed my face with like as cold of water as I could handle. And then I remembered my mom had told me that if you put cold water on the insides of your wrists, that will cool you down. Oh, I sure did that. Then it was fine, but holy tamale. Okay, Valerie, let's see. I need to email Adornit to make this month as my first pattern, or did my other pattern go missing? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I am in the Bay Area of California. Of course you are, Miss Nancy. Very pleasant temperatures. Lovely. Lovely. I worked in... So when we lived in the city, I worked in the Mission District of San Francisco. And I loved that because it was one of the few places that got sunny. Because I came from the most sunny place here, Arizona. We went to San Francisco, and it could be bleak. Holy tamale. So gray. But then, it started to really get to my disposition, and I started to go to tanning booths, so I would get that big shot of light, you know? It was before they knew about seasonal disorder or whatever. And you could buy one of those lights. Anyway. I got a new dog yesterday. Her name is Sadie. She is 1 year, 9 months. Oh, I love that. My dad's doggie's name is Sadie. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Valerie. I bet you two are going to become thick as thieves. To cool down fast, put cold water on your feet. That's what running first aid tents do to cool people off. Oh, thank you. I will remember that. Here, we just jump in the pool. One day, it was so... we had gone for a walk, and it was just oppressively hot. And I walked through the house, and I walked into the backyard, and I just jumped in the pool with all my clothes on. I didn't even care. I was so hot. But then, I realized, you know why people don't do that? Because your clothes are really heavy when they're wet. But in that moment, I just wanted the immediate cool down. And it did it. Now the pool water is getting warm. Like, not as refreshing. But doesn't matter to me because, you know what? It's still submerging your body in water, which is, I'm a water girl, so it just makes all the difference to me. And I just like to walk back and forth in the pool, back and forth, back and forth. It's where I do some of my best pondering. I dream up embroidery designs. I'm telling you, I dream up all kinds of things, walking back and forth in the pool. I do when I go for a walk around the neighborhood too, but the pool, I don't know. There's something about it. It just works for me. Oh, so the other show that we just watched. Oh, wait a second. What did she say? She is a little wild and likes to counter surf. So I'm not used to that, but in time I'm hoping she... What? We'll stop that. She will. She will. She will. She will. She will. Oh, I just love that you got a new doggie and you're going to get to know each other. And then she gets to go on a new adventure with you all the way to Las Vegas. That's awesome. That is awesome. Cindy says, I'm watching Hallmark Christmas in July, so it feels chilly here in my Texas craft room. I love that. I love that, Cindy. We just watched this British thriller that was made, that's on Netflix, called Department Q. It was, oh my gosh. It was intense, but really good. Valerie, what was the name of that show that we watched? Your Honor? Is that right? Was it Your Honor? Sweet and Silly. Well, can I just tell you, Valerie, Cindy, when I watch those Christmas shows on Hallmark, I'm like, I want to live in that town. I want to live in the town that has that little, you know, that sweet Christmas village. I would love that. No, they're so homey and kind of nostalgic. I love that. I am watching The Gilded Age, and I am realizing quickly, Keely, how much season 1 explains like a million things that happen in season 2. But I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, where am I? Your Honor. Remember how that was so intense? That Department Q is kind of intense like that. But really good. Like you don't want to stop. You had to find out. So we finished it last night. It was one of those, it was, I don't even remember how many episodes it was. Nancy, I am telling you right this minute, The Gilded Age, if you liked Downton Abbey, it's written by the same person, Julian, what's his last name? Julian, anyway, it's so good, and and you will see so many stars that just kind of pop up. It's so good. Valerie says, I want to live in a Hallmark movie too. Small town would be great where everyone knows everyone. Yeah, you know. I don't know that, like, the reality of that would be the same as in a movie, but the thought of it is lovely. And I've lived in the suburbs of a big city for so long. I like having a lot of choices, and I have a lot of choices. Like, I think I could, you know, I grew up in the country, so it's not like I haven't lived that. But I like having lots of choices. I'm telling you, if you love Downton Abbey, you will love The Gilded Age. You will love it, love it, love it. It's so good. So I just started season 1, and I will watch season 1. I will watch season 1, season 2, and season 3 like in a row. So then I will, you know, it'll be more in context. Christine Baranski and Cynthia Nixon are in it, and so good. Oh my gosh, they're so good. They're so good, and they just play so well. They just play so well against and toward each other. I love it. I love it. It's so good. And what's Mrs. Russell? What is her name? Her real name? Oh, golly. She was just in White Lotus. She was one of those 3 friends. She's really good, too. Really good. So I'm wondering, so Brenda, you said you did the lettering first, and that looks like, is that stem stitch. It looks like stem stitch. I like it because it's nice and bold. And see, I didn't do stem stitch around here. I just did just back stitch. But I love the way this, you know what it reminds me of? The stitching on like a Letterman's jacket. I kind of love that. I kind of love that. Carrie Coon, that's right, that's right. You don't even recognize it. Like, it took me a minute to go, oh, wait a minute. I know her eyes. Yeah. I know, but that's a sign of an amazing actress, isn't it? When you, like, it takes you a minute to kind of recognize who she is and where you've seen her before. I love that. This is making me so happy. I just love being able to stitch with you guys. I have this 1 hour a week where I know for sure I can stitch and chat and make a little headway on my piece and get to know my friends a little bit better. What could be finer than that? Not much, I tell you. Not much. My dad is doing so well, Brenda. Thank you for asking. He is doing great. He is looking forward. My sister and I are doing our sister trip. We haven't done it in 6 years, which is crazy because we used to do it all the time. I fly up to my sister in Billings, and then we drive from her house in Billings to my dad's house in Sault Ste. Marie. Oh my gosh, and we just sing at the top of our lungs the whole way across the country. And, like the Statler brothers. We have a whole playlist of the 70s. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's so funny. I just read what you wrote, Kelly. Anyway, he can't wait because we're going to go on a little trip with him over to Manitoulin Island they have a big giant powwow there. So we are so excited about going there. And you know, I'm going to go see my friend Anung at Beam Paint. I can hardly wait. And she has some new letterpress designs coming out. And you will die if you know me. And it's ironic and weird. The universe is crazy, I'm telling you. So Jeff, I think he just walked in and he was smiling really big. He likes to rebuild old cars. And so he had rebuilt a 64, I believe it was 64, 64 or 65 Fairlane. And I think he just sold it, and he sold it because he wants to rebuild he wants a 69 Mustang. A 69 Mustang is the first car he ever had. And he got in an accident in it, and then after that he rebuilt a 67, and that one sits in our garage. But he's rebuilding a 65 on the side of the house, and but he's always kind of, that 67 or that 69 has kind of just lived in his head all this time. Anyway, so if he sold the Fairlane, then I bet he's going to start searching for a 69. Anyway, yesterday I was watching, or maybe it was this morning, I was scrolling around on Instagram, and Anung and the people at Beam Paints have started to they have this old letterpress machine that just was fascinating to my dad when we went there last year. Anyway, and so she's done some letterpress images, and they just did a brand new one, and it's a 69 Mustang. Shut up. So I'll be buying that when I get there. Anyway, so excited. Okay, let's go back. Where did you say? I love getting to know people all over the world. Me too, Nancy. Me too. And this is an easy way to, right? We all have a common interest. And it's just nice to have like an hour to just chat, right? Is everyone thrilled that you no longer have to remove your shoes at the airport? Yes. Because I feel like that's 90% of the slow up at an airport is people not taking off their shoes, putting them back on. Because I think people don't know what to do. They don't know if they should stop right there by the conveyor belt and put their shoes back on, if they should carry them over to a seat. I think it just freaks people out. It is going to be so much fun. It is going to be so much fun. We just have ourselves a time. We do. But I'm telling you, I'm home until that trip. And then after that trip, I am home until the Kansas trip. Because I need to decompress. Jeff's going out of town this weekend, and can I just tell you, every flat surface in my house will be covered in projects. I don't wear flip-flops to the airport because I don't want my bare feet touching where everybody else's bare feet touched. I get weird about that, Valerie. So I always wear something that I can wear socks with. Sometimes I wear Crocs because it's easy to slip on, slip off. But most of the time I wear my little flower tennies, which are very Sugar Islanded out right now. I'm just going to tell you, they have Sugar Island grass in there, and they're muddy on the outside. And you know what? I can't bring myself to clean them out just yet. I kind of love that little bit of Sugar Island left. Do you know what I mean? I do. Oh my gosh, you know what I just thought about, Valerie? This stitching looks like when you get some Mickey ears at Disneyland and they stitch the words. That's what it kind of looks like to me. I don't know what that kind of stitching is called, but I am going to find out. That's what that kind of looks like to me. I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay, so did anybody have any Kansas ideas? Shall I do it all in black and then do the color in the fabric around the edge? I don't know. In the little this. Oh, I didn't finish my. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, but right? So here it says Kansas. I don't know. Not in black. Okay. A solid color, or should I do all different colors? Should I do the colors of the fabric? Do you know what I mean? Doesn't it look like that stitching? The Disneyland stitching? Kind of love it. Ooh, do I have enough? Oh my gosh, Keely, freaking brilliant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 colors. So that decides how many, yep. That sounds perfect. That sounds perfect. So I just take indigo out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 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 Great minds think alike, Keely. I thought to skip the indigo too. So then I need to just count out like how many squares, like how big they need to be and what size. Because Kansas is a funny shape, right? Kansas is, this pattern is, it's like 9.5-ish. Yeah, 9.5 inches wide. So, by 5 inches tall. So, Q, can you come over and we can make we can make a pattern together, please? Would you just come on over? Which pattern is that one? Okay, so this is Kansas. So this is from the State Collage sets, the State Collage collection that I did. So you can buy individual states or you can buy all 50, whatever you want. And then I also did the Kansas State Flower. Thank you, Keels. Just a sec. I'll show you the Kansas State Flower. I haven't even watched the stabilizer off this one. And there's the State Flower. So I did all 50 states state flowers and all 50 states collage. So I'm thinking that I'll do something with both of them. I don't know what just yet. But anywho. That's what I'm doing. And both of these were just released again, Valerie. So be sure to check them out. I'll put the links well, I think I've put the links to both in the group, but I will again. There you go. Ooh, and California's so pretty with those California poppies. It's so pretty. In Nevada, I'm trying to remember what their state flower is. Gosh, I knew them so by heart. It's something, 1 second. Sagebrush is their state flower. Anyway, they're so fun. They're so fun. I adore you all. Thank you so much for hanging with me and for sticking it out through my my pattern disaster. Until next Wednesday, keep stitching. Join and the Pop and Paint Party tomorrow for a little bit more art journaling fun. And remember that next Tuesday we have brand new artwork coming out, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to share it with you guys. I adore you all. Thanks so much for always taking time to just hang and stitch and chat, all the things. I adore you all. Thank you so much, everybody. And I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. Friday, open your newsletter. Check out Back to Art School number 3 on my website. And next Wednesday, we'll stitch again. I adore you. Bye, everyone.